In this video, I'll show you how to work with columns in our Blazor Data Grid. It ships with these predefined column types. This is a command column that contains data management commands and 5 types of data columns. If you watched our Getting Started video with the grid, then you already know about the command column and how to add it to the grid. Now let's take a closer look at these data columns. To add a column to a grid, you need to add a corresponding object to the markup. I start from a date edit column that displays date-time values. To bind this column to a data source field, I use the field property. Now I add more data columns in the same way. A default column displays strings. A spin edit column displays numeric values. A checkbox column displays checkboxes, and a combo box column can display any value. I set the field property and also set the data property to bind the column to the cloud cover field. Let's run the app. The grid displays 6 different column types. Data columns have a set of properties that allow you to customize column appearance and visibility. For example, I customize the spin edit column. The caption property specifies a custom caption for the column. If this property isn't specified, the data grid generates a caption based on the field name. These 2 properties set the text alignment and the column width, and I specify the width for other columns. Let's take a look at these changes. Some columns have a fixed width. The temperature column has a custom caption, and its text is aligned to the left. You can also manage column visibility. All the columns have the visible and visible index properties. For the forecast column, I'll set the visible property to false to hide this column. For the precipitation column, I set the visible index. Now you don't see the forecast column, and the precipitation column has changed its position. You can also use the column chooser to manage column visibility. This code adds the column chooser to the grid. The column chooser allows you to show, hide, and reorder the columns. When users click the New or Edit button in a command column, the grid displays the edit form. The form contains editors that allow users to modify column values. For example, this is the editor for the date edit column. This editor relates to the spin edit column, and so on. The form displays editors in the same order as columns in the grid. You can customize these editors. One way is to manage their visibility. Let's hide the editor for the forecast value. I set the editor visible property to false. You can also arrange editors using the edit form visible index property. For the date editor, you can specify whether the clear button is displayed in a non-empty editor. The date edit column also has the editor format and editor display format properties. They allow you to specify the pattern used to format the display value when the editor is focused and not focused. Let's view the changes. You can see that there is no editor for the forecast column values. The precipitation editor has changed its position, the date editor has a clear button, and the date format changes when the editor is focused. I hope you have a better understanding of how to work with columns in our Blazor Data Grid. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have questions, please comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified whenever we release new content. Thanks for watching, and thank you for choosing DevExpress.